and welcome back to Anne's Family Recipe. Today I'm testing out the Magnolia Bakery's banana pudding recipe. So this year is the 25th anniversary of the famous Magnolia Bakery in New York City. And not only are they known for their incredible cupcakes, but they've also become known for their banana pudding. And I had seen this recipe floating around on Instagram for a little bit, and I have never made banana pudding before. So I really wanted to try this out. So let me show you how it went. This recipe starts with 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, which is one of my favorite ingredients to work with because it is so sweet and decadent. I poured this into my stand mixer fitted with the whisk attachment along with 1.5 cups of ice water. And then I stirred these together for about a minute on medium speed until they were combined. Next, I added 1 small package of instant vanilla pudding and then stirred that in for a couple of minutes. Once this mixture was completely smooth, I transferred it to a mixing bowl and covered it directly with plastic wrap so a skin wouldn't form on top. Then I put it in the fridge for a minimum of 1 hour, or you can make this the day before and it can refrigerate overnight. Next, I washed out my mixing bowl and the whisk attachment, and I added 3 cups of cold heavy cream, and then I whipped this on about medium speed until stiff peaks formed. To the whipped cream, I added the chilled, thickened pudding mixture and then whisked that together to combine it. So you shouldn't be able to see any streaks of pudding in the whipped cream anymore. It should all be one even mixture. Before assembling the banana pudding, I had to slice up my bananas. So for this, I would recommend using bananas that are almost perfectly ripe, but not quite. They have a little bit of a firmer texture, and the pudding mixture is so sweet. You don't want overripe bananas because I just think it'll be too sweet of a dessert. I also grabbed my bag of vanilla wafer cookies, and I set aside 4 or 5 to garnish the top at the end. To assemble the banana pudding, you can use a trifle dish or just a large bowl. Whatever you have on hand is fine. You're going to start with 1/4 of the pudding mixture and then layer in 1/3 of the cookies and 1/3 of the banana slices. Then you'll repeat that 2 more times and top it off with the final layer of the pudding mixture. And lastly, you can use those reserved vanilla wafers to crumble over top or just kind of place on top in a little bit of a pattern. Once you've layered up your banana pudding, you want to cover this and refrigerate it for about 4 to 6 hours. Very similar to an icebox cake, you want those vanilla wafers to absorb the moisture from the pudding mixture and they'll get nice and soft. This dessert is light and fluffy with a fresh banana flavor. And despite it taking a little bit of time, it's quite easy to put together. I think it's really yummy and your whole family's gonna love it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Anne's Family Recipe for some awesome dance reels, if I do say so myself. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked Magnolia Bakery's banana pudding recipe today. Thank you so much for joining me here in my kitchen, and I'll see you again soon.